My beloved child. Before you decide to scroll, pause. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you in these next moments, and if you miss it, you may miss the very answer you have been searching for in silence. You clicked on this for a reason. Not by accident. Not by chance. Not because of a random algorithm. There is a weight you have been carrying. A strange heaviness. A pattern that keeps repeating. Doors that almost open, but then close. Opportunities that come close, but never stay. Smiles around you that feel warm, but something underneath feels cold. Stay till the end. Because what I am about to reveal is not about fear. It is about clarity. You have been feeling stuck, haven't you? As if something invisible has been slowing your progress. As if every time you rise, something gently pushes you back down. And the hardest part? You still trust the very environment where this energy began. Listen carefully. When I say a curse, I am not speaking of dark rituals or dramatic scenes. No. I am speaking of something far more subtle, and far more powerful. Words. Jealous thoughts. Unspoken resentment. Energy that was released in a moment of anger. Sometimes the deepest limitations placed on us do not come from strangers. They come from people who once clapped for us, and later felt threatened by our light. Don't skip. Because this is where everything changes. There is someone in your circle. Someone you still respect, still love, still defend, who, in a moment of insecurity, spoke against your rise. They did not understand the power of their words. But words carry weight. Especially when spoken with emotion. And since that day, you have felt resistance. Projects delayed. Confidence shaken. Motivation fading without reason. You thought it was bad luck. It wasn't. It was influence. Not magic. Not mystery. Influence. When someone close to you repeatedly doubts you, questions you, or silently competes with you, that energy seeps into your mind. It plants seeds. Tiny seeds of hesitation. And hesitation is powerful. Stay till the end, because the next few sentences matter more than you realize. The 3 days are not about panic. They are about awakening. 3 days to break the pattern. 3 days to reset your mind. 3 days to reclaim your authority. Here is the truth that almost no one tells you. Nothing has power over you unless you agree with it internally. The so-called curse survives only because you have unknowingly accepted the narrative around you. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should wait. Whose voice does that sound like? Is it truly yours? Or does it echo someone else's old doubt? Don't skip. Because here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. The person you trust may not even realize they influenced you. They may still smile at you. They may still speak kindly. But deep inside, they once released fear about your growth. And fear, when absorbed, becomes limitation. But here is the turning point. You are not under a spell. You are under an agreement. An unconscious agreement to shrink so others feel comfortable. And today, that agreement ends. Stay till the end. Because in the next part, you will understand exactly how to break this in 3 days, not through drama, not through confrontation, but through internal authority. Right now, breathe. Feel your spine straighten. Feel your awareness sharpen. You are not weak. You are not blocked. You are not unlucky. You were simply absorbing energy that was never yours to carry. And something huge is waiting for you once you drop it. This is only the beginning. Look at me closely. This is the moment most people would scroll away. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In part 1, you understood that the limitation over your life was not some dramatic mystery. It was influence. It was absorbed doubt. It was silent competition disguised as love. Now listen carefully. The reason you have 3 days is not because something terrible will happen. It is because awareness fades quickly. When truth knocks, it does not wait forever. You either act on it, or you slowly drift back into the same pattern. And you have drifted before. Be honest with yourself. How many times have you felt a spark of confidence, only to suddenly question it after speaking to someone close? How many times have you shared a dream and noticed a subtle shift in their tone? A small pause. A forced smile. A change of subject. You ignored it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because this revelation is rare. The curse placed by someone you still trust is not a ritual. It is repetition. Repeated discouragement. Repeated comparison. Repeated reminders of your past mistakes. And slowly, your mind began to agree. Here is the shocking truth. When someone constantly reminds you of who you were, they quietly prevent you from becoming who you are meant to be. And the most surprising part? They may not even be aware they are doing it. But your spirit feels it. That tightness in your chest before you announce good news. That hesitation before posting your success. That urge to minimize your achievements around certain people. That is not humility. That is conditioning. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The 3 days begin the moment you decide to observe instead of react. Day 1, silence. Not silence from them, silence within you. For 1 full day, you will notice every negative thought that appears in your mind. But instead of believing it, you will ask, is this truly my voice? You will be shocked. Because many of the doubts you carry have a familiar tone. A tone that matches someone you still defend. Stay till the end. Because day 2 changes everything. Day 2, withdrawal of agreement. You will not confront anyone. You will not argue. You will not accuse. You will simply withdraw your internal agreement. When a memory of their discouragement surfaces, you will say inside your mind, that belief is not mine. Say it again. That belief is not mine. Feel what happens when you say it. Power returns. The so-called curse weakens the moment you stop feeding it. Don't skip. Because day 3 is the breakthrough. Day 3, Declaration. Not publicly. Not loudly. Privately. You will declare who you are becoming without shrinking it for anyone's comfort. You will write it down. Speak it out loud. Feel it in your body, and here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. The person you still trust may have feared your growth because your rise exposes their stagnation. Read that again in your mind. Your expansion makes others face their limits. And not everyone is ready for that mirror. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. When you complete these 3 days, you will notice subtle shifts. You will speak more clearly. You will hesitate less. You will feel lighter around certain conversations. And suddenly, opportunities will not feel blocked anymore. Because the block was never external. It was internal agreement. Don't skip. You were sent here to remember who you are, not to shrink so others feel safe. And in the next part, you will discover the final truth about why this message found you at exactly this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason your heart is beating a little faster right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. By now, you understand that the curse was never chains around your life. It was a whisper that became a belief. A belief that slowly shaped your decisions, your risks, your confidence. But here is the part no one prepared you for. The person you still trust, once saw your full potential before you did. Yes. Before you even believed in yourself, they saw how far you could go. And instead of celebrating it completely, a small part of them felt left behind. That small feeling, unspoken, unprocessed, turned into subtle resistance. Not loud. Not dramatic. Subtle. And subtle forces are the strongest because they go unnoticed. Don't skip. Because this is where everything connects. Think about the moments when you were about to level up. A new idea. A bold decision. A sudden opportunity. And almost immediately, you heard a familiar phrase in your mind. Be realistic. Don't rush. People like us don't do that. Who taught you that? Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the shocking revelation. You were never meant to stay at the level that makes everyone comfortable. But comfort is addictive. Especially to those who are not ready to stretch. The 3 days were not just about breaking agreement. They were about recognizing your scale. You have been measuring yourself with someone else's ruler. And that ruler was too small. Don't skip. Because what I am about to say will change how you see your entire past. The resistance you faced was proof of your expansion. Read that slowly in your mind. Resistance is evidence of growth. If there was nothing powerful about your path, no one would subconsciously try to limit it. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The family member you still trust may love you deeply. But love mixed with insecurity creates contradiction. They support you, but hesitate. They praise you, but compare. They encourage you, but remind you of your limits. And over time, you absorbed both signals. Support and doubt. Hope and hesitation. That inner conflict is what you call the curse. But it was confusion. And confusion ends today. Don't skip. Right now, I want you to imagine something. Imagine achieving the goal you have been postponing. Imagine speaking confidently without scanning the room for approval. Imagine succeeding without explaining yourself to anyone. Notice the feeling. That feeling is your natural state. It was never taken from you. It was only dimmed. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth. The moment you stop seeking silent permission from the one who once doubted you, your momentum returns instantly. You do not need confrontation. You do not need distance. You need clarity. Clarity that your growth does not require unanimous approval. And when you carry that clarity, something shifts. They either rise with you, or they quietly step aside. But you do not shrink anymore. Don't skip. Because the final part will reveal why this message reached you exactly now. Not last year, not next month, but today. There is timing in awareness. And your timing has arrived. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the final turning point. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have walked through awareness. You have recognized the influence. You have withdrawn the agreement. Now you are standing at the edge of your real identity. And this is where most people hesitate. Because once you see the truth, you cannot unsee it. The title said, I was sent by God. You have 3 days to break this curse. It was placed by a family member you still trust. Now you understand. Sent does not mean a voice from the sky. It means this message reached you at the exact second you were ready to hear it. Not before. Not later. Now. Don't skip. Because this revelation is the one that seals everything. The real curse was not their words. It was your loyalty to their limitation. Let that settle in your mind. You stayed small to preserve peace. You dimmed your light to protect connection. You postponed your rise to avoid discomfort. And you called it patience. But it was permission. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the shocking truth that changes everything. The person you still trust may continue exactly as they are. They may never admit their doubt. They may never acknowledge their subtle resistance. And that is okay. Because your breakthrough does not require their confession. It requires your decision. Right now, in this moment, you have 2 paths. Return to familiar patterns. Or step fully into the version of yourself that no longer negotiates their worth. Don't skip. Because what happens next depends on what you do after this video ends. For 3 days, you have observed. Now comes the declaration that completes the break. Say this internally with strength. I release every belief that shrinks me. I rise without guilt. I grow without apology. Feel the shift. That shift is not dramatic. It is steady. And steady power lasts. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime realization. You were never blocked. You were buffering. Buffering between who you were conditioned to be, and who you are designed to become. And today, the buffering ends. Your expansion may surprise people. Your confidence may confuse them. Your clarity may challenge them. But that is not your burden. Your only responsibility is alignment. Don't skip. Because this final truth is the anchor. When you rise without resentment, you break the cycle permanently. You do not blame. You do not attack. You do not distance in anger. You simply outgrow the limitation. And growth is silent, powerful, undeniable. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. When this video ends, pause for a moment. Do not rush back into noise. Sit with the awareness that you are no longer operating under inherited doubt. You are operating under chosen belief. And that changes everything. This was not about fear. It was about awakening. Not about accusation. About authority. Not about breaking a curse placed by someone you still trust. About breaking the habit of shrinking for someone you still love. And now you are free to expand. Don't skip your own evolution. Stay with this feeling. Because something huge is no longer waiting for you. It is beginning through you. Now breathe slowly. Do not rush this final moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have walked through awareness. You have seen the hidden agreement. You have withdrawn the silent permission. You have chosen growth over comfort. But part 5 is not about understanding. It is about embodiment. Because knowledge without embodiment becomes inspiration that fades. And you are not here for something temporary. You are here for transformation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The title said you were given 3 days. 3 days to break a curse placed by someone you still trust. Now you realize the deeper truth. The real shift was not breaking something outside of you. It was reclaiming something within you. Your voice. Your certainty. Your scale. Here is the revelation that almost no one talks about. When you stop shrinking, people feel it immediately. Your tone changes. Your posture changes. Your decisions become faster. Your boundaries become clearer. You will not need to announce it. They will sense it. And in that moment, something powerful happens. The dynamic changes. Not because you argued. Not because you exposed anyone. But because you no longer participate in subtle limitation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may notice in the coming days that conversations feel different. You may notice that certain comments no longer affect you. You may notice that when someone tries to remind you of your past, you respond with calm confidence instead of quiet doubt. That is the break. That is the shift. That is the end of the so-called curse. Here is the shocking and surprising truth. The person you still trust may actually begin to respect you more once you stop shrinking. Because clarity commands respect. And when you stand firmly in who you are becoming, even those who once doubted you adjust to your new frequency. But this only happens if you remain steady. Don't skip. Because this final declaration is everything. From this moment forward, you do not dilute your dreams. You do not soften your ambition. You do not seek silent approval. You move with inner confirmation. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And here is the once-in-a-lifetime realization that seals this entire message. You were never chosen to stay small. You were chosen to rise first. Sometimes the first one in a family to expand faces the most subtle resistance. Not because they are disliked, but because they are different. And different disrupts patterns. But disruption creates new possibilities. You are that possibility. Don't skip your calling. Stay till the end of this message and feel this truth settle inside you. There is no curse over your life. There is no invisible force holding you back. There was only an old agreement that has now expired. And when agreements expire, freedom begins. As this video closes, do not rush away. Sit for a moment in silence. Feel the steadiness in your chest. Feel the clarity in your thoughts. Feel the strength in your identity. Something huge is not coming someday. It starts with your next decision. It starts with your next conversation. It starts with your next bold move. And this time, you will not hesitate. Don't skip your own expansion. Stay aware. Because something huge is no longer waiting for you. It is unfolding through you, step by step, choice by choice, day by day.